cooking and cooking. So it leads to the formation of same type of proteins.
Smear. Smear shape is somewhat different. Okay, one more thing. Is there any count difference? For example, what is the normal limit for white blood cells? Normal blood cells are between 4,000 to 11,000. That is normal for American. If some people want citizenship, is there any difference in that?
Yes, sir. It depends on the case they are cell count because the protein carrying oxygen different shape because the shapes. So in blood the blood flow in the place. That's what we need.
You can explain. These are the symptoms of citizenship.
Because it will block the capillary, so the blood will not pass through all the organs. So if you go for the treatment, the treatment is higher than the cause of sugar crisis.
Enter the world of pharmacy. It held in world supremacy. The legends left us the legacy. So we are the future, it's a prophecy. इस दुनिया में लोगों का मसीह दूर करने के लिए बेबसी बेबसी. We are the pharmacists. We are the future. Yeah, we are the future. Just don't peep, get down deep from the age-old praise. We evolved as pharmacies. From the modern peasant, it emerged to comfort your health. We are the pharmacies. We are the future. इस दुनिया में लोगों का मसीह दूर करने के लिए बेबसी बेबसी. We are the pharmacists. We are the future. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are the future.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome back to SYNCHROPHARMA 2024. Now let us start with our next session.
I do not see any weaknesses in the current students. They have a lot of strengths. Nevertheless, the problem that they consider themselves to be facing is not able to recognize their strengths. I wouldn't say that's a weakness. Second is diverting their strengths in areas that are of current interest, day-to-day interest, but probably they don't really help them going forward. They are Gen Z people, right? Which you may not know because you are born when all the current IT and other technologies are fully developed. So to understand them, to use them, the rapidity with which you get onto them and become an expert is unbelievable. Because we are not even, I'm not even a millennial, even before that, you know, maybe predators or even ancient people. You know, I studied when there is no computer, nothing. We had to go to library and then look into chemical abstracts to get into literature. Today, you have that in your fingertips. Today, I use AI, you know, GPT, chat or whatever. Do I want to change the way the drugs are, you know, delivered, or diseases are treated, or medicines are delivered to the patient? You know, where do I really find satisfaction in terms of lakhs and sometimes even a crore? Because your capability you have recognized and you put it on the table for marketing. But if you don't recognize your capability, I would say that that appears to be your weakness, but is it really your weakness? You have a capability. So not being able to recognize your capability, recognize your strength is your current transient problem. You can easily outcome that. That's what I think about the students.
Sir. So I hope the message came loud and clear. Sir positively framed, he didn't use the word, this is your weakness. Only suggesting that you should work on your strengths. My next question is to Professor M. Ajita ma'am, Board of Studies Chairperson of JNTU. Ma'am, what are your plans for designing or modifying syllabus? We understand that there's a lot of limitation because PCI has made a uniform syllabus. But with the growing gaps between the industry and academia, so what are your plans to make it little easier in certain aspects for the students, but at the same time they learn better and equip themselves better for future?
Good evening all. Good afternoon all of you.
Good afternoon all of you. Thank you, Anupam Madam, for giving me this opportunity and being a part of this program. So your question is very important question, because we all know that as per Pharmacy Council of India, the syllabus is being made uniform. So there is no chances of making the core subjects changes. So only we have the option of changing the elective subjects. So where we are following PCA as well as UGC based credit system, where we have more options of giving electives. So if we want to change any or modify any syllabus that is required for the industry, we can have some of the electives, or in any of the one of the topic or one of the unit we can include in all the subjects what we have. So that is the only chance we have, because we are maintaining uniform syllabus all over India. That is the only thing. So now very soon we are going to have a BOS modification in the next coming days. So we will see. So mainly my focus is also to include some of the important aspects where industry needs. So some industry aspects also we have to include in the syllabus, which is very important. So that we will look up and include some of the so like Sridhar Reddy sir or some other industry people also will have, including some academic people also, so that the gap will be filled, what I hope.
So there's effort from JNTU also to introduce the new topics, but students, when electives are not for easily scoring, because their basis of choosing is which is easy.
Yeah.
So bake at least about the electives, keep focus of how to learn a new subject, what all to learn new. My next question is to Dr. Y. Sridhar Reddy Garu, as Vice President and heading Pharmacovigilance Division at Hedgerow. What academic skills students should hone to get into placements in pharmacovigilance?
Yeah, good afternoon all. No energy post lunch. Right? So it is for you guys. We are here, and thank you to Anupama Madam, and in front of the visionary leaders like Rao Vadlamudi and Dr. T.V. Narayana is coming now. So these are the people who have brought the pharmacy to the global level. So in this contest, we should not think in the local level of pharmacy. You are the so we are into the global this thing. And the second question which was there, already JNTU has derived so many factors which are current scope of opportunities. Those has been included. So I'll tell you a simple this thing. So how many of you have chosen means accidentally pharmacy? Everyone, right? So most of you want to become the MBBS, right? So in that age, even I was in that situation. But I'll tell you a situation where how means MBBS versus the pharmacy. So when I initially, even I was disappointed like you, but when I go into the subject step by step, there is a lot different thing as a new drug development, new medicine to the human race can be brought by the pharmacy professional. So one example, so in a 4 years of B pharmacy and 2 years of M pharmacy, we do lot about the drugs, their receptor mechanism, formulations, different concepts. MBBS curriculum don't have this. In MBBS curriculum, they read only pharmacology for 2 years. Means why pharmacology is study of drugs. It's only, 6 months. It is second year, second semester, micropharmacon. You can inquire about that. So they have only 6 months in that two subjects, microbiology or pharmacology. But still we go and get treatment because they remember the drugs. Do you think we read it for 6 years, of which 4 years pharmacology, third year, final year, and in PG, right? So do we remember each product, each classification, and each strength, and how the adverse events are there, what is the drug-drug interaction level also we study? Do we remember that? Then what is expected in the industry? See, all research, new medicines, or new concepts, new technology related things come from academic institutes and research institutes. Industry is only for commercialization. Knowledge gain will not be there at the industry. Once you are thorough with the knowledge of what we are doing in our curriculum with the syllabus, those things need to be a tip of our tongue. Right? It is not there. See, most of us we do one day batting, right? One day batting. So we get the percentage. So that is sufficient. So that's a mere a paper of that. We need to have the complete thorough knowledge so that we can express that to our family members or relatives. So same thing, every concept. So how many of you are able to read the lab report, diagnostic lab reports, and can tell them, our family members or relatives? Do we do that? So it is good. So those type of concepts we have to be. See, in Novartis when I was there, we used to even train the investigators because the concepts has to be trained from our pharmacy professionals to the doctors. And the most important one, doctors can treat. So if you become or if I become a doctor, so in a day how many patients I can treat? Any number, what you feel? 5? 500. 500 patients in a day? Any other? 50? 150? So maximum around 150, 200 patients, maximum if I stretch 24 hours, right? But a pharmacy professional developing with the knowledge one product for an unmet medical need will be useful for lakhs of people, crores of people across the globe. So where do you want to fit? You understood? Basic concept. So if you are going into thorough into the subject if current level, then automatically you will have a thought provoking new ideas. Again, as sir told, you have a different IQ levels. You will have more IQ levels than our generation. Because we have IQ levels better than, because if anybody can do the IQ levels research, you can find out we all have IQ levels better than Einstein. Nobody believe? You do a research, definitely it will. Because in 2010 only one of the small girl was IQ levels were higher than the Einstein. But we never measured it. So the next generation always will have high IQ levels. Only the wrong concept that we use, shortcut. Don't go for a shortcut. Have a thorough subject knowledge. That is what expected. So nobody in the academic level expects that you should understand what industry standard, what industry SOPs is there. What is the current curriculum, what the textbook says. Those knowledge is definitely helpful. Even as an interview question, we will ask only what was being done in that academic level. And those questions, if you are answered, you have justified for your work in your curriculum. So you will be able to justify in the industry. Agree?
So the message is clear. No one-day batting. You should learn your concepts well. So, thank you so much, sir.
All the best.
Now my next question is to Mr. Mujibuddin, CEO of ClinoSol. In what fields does ClinoSol train students for their placements?
Okay, so thank you, madam. Thank you for asking this question. And there's always panel discussion is very challenging and tough. The reason behind is we don't have any slides to see slides and tell the stories or cook up the stories. It's a panel discussion and always questions comes in a kind of a bouncers. We really don't know, we are not prepared, and the earlier people who have spoken, I might have prepared that and I have to speak that, but I am not able to speak because the earlier speakers might have covered that points. So it's very difficult, and all the people will be looking at us only, that they want 2 kidneys and 1 liver also. If I don't answer anything for 1 second also. If I pass 1 minute, I think that's done. So I have to start crying here saying that I don't remember what is the next point I have to speak. So, but coming back to the question, we train on the futuristic technologies and futuristic job opportunities for PharmDs and B farms. So the future is on the service sector and the product development sector and marketing and sales and business development sector. So these sectors are not being crushed by AI. Whatever you say that AI might take our jobs, AI can only take the clerical jobs or call center jobs. More innovative works will be more created. So we train on clinical research and clinical data science and the marketing and business development and also in your pharmacovigilance, medical writing, regulatory affairs. Along with this, we train on communication skills also, writing skills, speaking skills, and also convincing skills and presentation skills. Along with this, we provide training on technology front, which is more required for us because everything is on technology front, on electronic systems or electronic captured systems, more of sensors and more of advancement in technology. So along with this, we also train on clinical data analytics, which is by use of Power BI. So this might look newly for you guys, but this is a combination of everything. So a company is requiring a person who has a very good clinical knowledge, technical knowledge, regulatory knowledge, and guidelines knowledge, technology knowledge, convincing skills, presentation skills, along with your hard skills and soft skills, along with your analytical skills or logical skills and project management. So if these people focuses on this, it will be very nice. So I can tell 3-4 jobs which are going to be one of the best jobs. One is predictive analysis. This is going to be the biggest future for you guys. So now if you are sitting here and you are collecting a huge number of data and saying that India will become a global head for diabetes mellitus, I think that's where we require that. You are sitting on data lakes, PharmDs are collecting so many cases. If you analyze and you predict that in another 30 years, if we have the same lifestyle, we might have X, Y, Z problem. We need to find out the solution for X, Y, Z. So predictive analysis is so good. clinical data analytics is so good, data science is so good. So please focus on that so that your future is so good. So I think, thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. So we are done with it's only the beginning. One question to our very senior academician come industrialist, Dr. Rawad Limudi garu, academician, Mrs. Ajita garu, and industry man, Mr. Dr. Sridhar Reddy garu, and then training and placement, the CEO of Training and Placement Division, ClinoSol. The most important and most interesting for the current students is, the question is to Mr. Sarvesh Singh ji. As an entrepreneur yourself and mentor for startups, how a youngster should think out of the box to generate an idea?
Thanks for the question, ma'am. So good afternoon, everybody. So I think, I'm not sure how many of you have heard of different versions of industries, right? Industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. Has anybody heard of it? No? Okay, so I will explain it in layman's language so that you can sort of relate to, right, that what type of skills are required and how you can sort of generate ideas, right? So if you go back several years, right, even developing a motor car was an invention, yes or no? Right? Then came the next thing, which was more of, you do steam engine stuff, no? So long ago everything was manual, right? So people were doing everything manually, right? Then came steam engines. They sort of started using steam in order to generate some power, right? Then came all these petrol engines in the cars and all those things were developed, right? Then came the era of internet, right? You might have heard of .com bubble, right? That everybody started setting up their own websites, and that was a miracle in those days, right? Now you can set up website maybe in half day, right? There are so many tools which are available. Then came the era of apps, right? People started creating a lot of apps, no? All this Uber and Ola and Zomato, all of them, they just came in. If you look at the type of skills which were required while these type of companies were evolving, long ago, it was all on your physical strength. So somebody who was physically very strong was actually employed and was making more money than people who were not physically that strong, right? Because people are working in shop floors, they were just using the machinery, right, which require your physical strength. Then came the era where mind became more important, right? And today is the era when, as sir was mentioning, right, that you can use chat GPT and that can do a lot of things which you do with your creative mind. If you look at type of jobs which were there, earlier people are looking for government jobs, that I should go to a government job so that I get a pension and my life is set. When I started my career 20 years ago, we were in dilemma whether we should go to government sector or private sector. When you ask my daughter who is 10 years old, who will get into workforce 10 years later, I don't think that she is going to look for a government service, right? And what I feel is that she may not even join a private sector because the future is all about entrepreneurship. And that's why you see all these incubation hubs. So for example, we have Avishkaran in Naipur, Hyderabad, then we have T-Hub, right? There are several incubation hubs all over India. Then Atal Innovation Scheme, there are a lot of government funds and a lot of government bodies which are actually pushing towards innovation, right? So I think future is all about setting up companies. Now ma'am's question was that as an entrepreneur, if you have to generate an idea and build a business into it, what should you do? What I would say is that maybe you can do three things. One is observe your surroundings and try to figure out what is a problem, right, which you can solve. Or maybe identify 2-3 problems which you can solve. Second is you see that whether you are passionate about solving that problem or not. If you feel that your passion lies in solving that problem, then go to the third step, which is more of, can I build a company around this idea and can that be commercialized? For example, my passion is to build the gap between academia and industry, right? And that is one of the reasons why last year I went to like 17 different universities and colleges all over India, met 1500 students, 150 plus faculty members, just to understand that the passion which I have, is that passion there with academia or not. And what I realized was that academia also wants to bridge that gap. And during lunchtime I was chatting with Rao sir, and he was giving a very good analogy that at the moment academia and industry, they are running in parallel tracks. So academia is thinking that industry should come to them because they have got great research work. And on the other hand, industry is thinking that whatever is being done in academia is all theoretical. And the students, when they come to workforce, they are not sort of deployable on live projects, say from day one. They have to go through extensive trainings. That is where organizations like ClinoSol are coming on the forefront and actually trying to bridge that gap. So answer to your question is that probably first we should identify a problem which exists in the society. We should see what our passion is, and are we passionate about solving that problem. If yes, then we should go ahead and set up a company and commercialize it as an entrepreneur.
Thank you, Mr. Sarvesh Singh ji. Actually, that question on entrepreneurship is a one-day. Thank you for putting it into a capsule and saying that you should see where a problem is and do you have passion in that problem so that you can take it forward. My next round of questions again back to Rao Vallamudi sir. So how important it is for the students to focus on their grooming, etiquette, communication skills, etc., in addition to their academic skills for being a successful professional in today's world?
I don't know, he's swinging his head. I understood that as, well, this question he would not be able to answer. But he says, no, that's a different one. I said, yeah, he will answer it better. That nodding we have to understand. In order to be very clear, he needs to communicate what is in his mind rather than swing his head. That's the power of communication skills, right? So, Madam asked a very simple question, academic skills and communication skills. Now, how many of you think that academic skills and communication skills are different? And how many of you think that it's the same?
First, how many of you think it's different? Raise your hands.
So this many number of people think that academic and communication skills are different. Okay.
And how many think both are same? None. How many think both should go hand in hand?
Yeah, right. So, by means of communication, by changing the way we word, different people perceive different, and then different answers do come. One thing for sure is when you are learning a subject, what is the metric that you really learned it? The three metrics. One, you perform, you apply. The second, you write about it or you speak about it. All the three are three different skills that you possess to demonstrate that you learned something. So if you learned a subject, and if there is a Viva examination, you must be able to say it in words what you have learned. That's the communication, oral communication skill. If it is an exam, then you have to write what you have learned. And writing means that what you have written should be understood by your examiner, as well as understood by the guy or the student behind you trying to copy from your paper, right? So in other words, the writing skills are very important. Application skills, when you learn something and when you want to apply it, it's in a practical or something, you have to have a good pair of hands, think about it, and perform. Because pharmaceutical scientists perform things with hands. It's just not with only brain. So they would be creating a dosage form. They would be fine-tuning an equipment, or they are, running a chromatogram, or they are doing a pharmacology experiment. So these are the three types of skills you require. Sometimes we call them hard skills and soft skills, whatever. So what Anupama Madam correctly pointed out is that the academic skills and soft skills must go hand in hand, right? So for those people who are not able to communicate, that means those people who cannot speak, even there is communication skills as sign language. in order to communicate. So please understand that you cannot walk away from communication skills. Then what is the most important thing is that if your communication skills are better, you are able to communicate better than a person whose knowledge level is higher. Still you are hired. Because you are able to communicate whatever you know better than the person who has higher knowledge. But how do we know that somebody has higher knowledge if that person fails to communicate? So therefore everything depends upon your ability to communicate. So you have to develop that. You cannot say, I'm scared. You cannot say, English is not my language. You cannot say that I'm nervous. Probably scared and nervous is the same, You cannot say that I have stage fear. All these things you have to overcome in order to succeed in your life. If you look at top management people, MDs or COOs or whatever, they all have the ability to speak. They have to speak. Usually company heads will communicate much better than somebody down the line. So apart from the ability to manage administrative other skills, communication skills have to be excellent. So therefore all of you without even a single exception must focus on communication skills, capability of writing. And when you are in the world of science, your scientific writing skills must be very good. So madam, my answer is only those prove that the academic skills are there. So therefore, they have to be there.
So even if you are the topper of the class, the most important thing is you should be able to communicate to people that you are the topper. That also. So that's why not only the academics, as sir rightfully said, because they have interacted with professionals all over the world. So they know the importance, and I thought they would be able to convey it to you better than us, telling you about how to groom yourself as a professional.
So one more point, when you are a topper of the class, how do you become a topper of the class? You answered well. That means you wrote your exam well. You're topper of the class, so you know the subject much better than anybody else in your peers, in your peer group among the class. So that should give you a confidence. So with that confidence, you can speak better. So I believe that if you're a topper, you should be talking better. You should be expressing better than the rest. If it's not, then I question how did you become the topper. Please look at it. Please think. You have to think for yourself. Your ability to speak, your ability to communicate is known best to you, not to the other person. So therefore, please check. Introspection, how well I can speak. If I can't speak, how do I become a better speaker? Better person to express my knowledge, in a better way. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This question is to Dr. Ajita, ma'am. As an academic regulator and integral part of JNTU, because the role of JNTU is not only for the students, their role is also to be behind institutions and faculty. So this is in that angle. And faculty doesn't mean principals are exempted. I have my principal friends here. We are part of faculty only first. So this question is to ma'am. Ma'am, as an academic regulator, what are your suggestions for the faculty and pharmacy institutions?
So faculty, the college credit mainly goes to the faculty. So I hope that faculty is good, the college will be the number one. So first, nowadays, sometimes UGC is telling that PhD is must and sometimes it is telling it's not. But I mean that PhD is a must for every faculty. So those who don't have PhD, try to enroll and get your PhD because it is a part, for NAC also the marks are given. So you first concentrate for going to higher education. So then you concentrate on research projects also. You may get or may not. That is a secondary issue. So writing the project itself is a great thing. So if you write, that is a good thing. Thrust area, first you try to look after the thrust area and try to give the proposals. You may or may not, that is a secondary, because I'm also a part of it. I have written so many projects many times, but I got at least of 100, at least 5 projects I'm having. So don't think one day or other you will definitely get that. And also you concentrate on your publications. So B.Pharm students also nowadays from the curriculum of JNTU you have a project work. So guide the students with a good project, and you also involve in that, so that the student, faculty and the college will have good publications which are important in part of NAC accreditation also. So because most of the time you will be getting in the college only, because most of the faculty are lady faculty, I know. So you don't have time at home. So don't waste your time in the college. Concentrate on your research activities, and that is the thing I can tell you.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am. So, faculty should register for PhD, and those who have registered should complete their PhD. I have more than 50% of them in the verge of completion and not leaving it, and most of the time they'll be focusing on all our extra works. Now my question is to you, sir. How open is industry per se to employ women workforce, considering 80% of the pharma graduates are women?
Yeah, so interestingly, it means all the industry, their diversity and inclusion already included. So it is not that women or men, it is the subject skills. Why? Because if you see, means we are at the place in the global structure, Hyderabad. So there are many MNCs which are in Hyderabad, in and around in India. So if you mention top 10 MNC pharmaceutical companies, can you mention please? How many of you know the top 10 pharmaceutical companies? Pfizer, global companies in India. Sun Pharma, Indian MNC. Global companies. Cipla, Indian MNC.
So these are all the people, pioneers who started Indian companies and made them multinational. Question is, multinational companies coming in India and establishing, keeping their foot in our country and trying to establish themselves.
One Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, good. J&J, GSK, Glasses, BMS, Bristol Myers Squibb, Novartis, Roche. You name all the top 20 MNC companies are in India, apart from Indian MNCs. Okay, leave about pharmaceutical companies. MNCs which are in life sciences and pharmaceutical sector, IT companies, sorry. MNC IT companies in pharmaceutical companies. Cognizant, IQVIA, Accenture. Why I am mentioning this is, you should aware because you want to target industry. So what is their level of research activities? Because every company will have their therapeutic area where they are working on. So you may have the n number of subjects. Let's assume, because I am a pharmacologist, I will speak more of pharmacology examples. We have CNS, CVS, and chemotherapy, or many drugs. But I may not be master in one area, because I may be interested in ANS, I may be interested in CNS. Go in depth to that subject. So similarly in pharmaceutical area, where you go into the subject which is your area of interest, because that area is always important. There is a toxicology, because toxicologist is highest important, because there are no toxicologists, but it is a simple science compared to the pharmacology. Just you have to focus on toxicological activities, because every drug development activity will involve all this. We have a definite set of regulations. Now where we are now is we operate in 120 countries for all our pharmacovigilance clinical development. So we have to perform these clinical trials in multinational companies. So how we can do it? So we have to have the basic knowledge on that therapeutic area. We have to understand which areas, what type of patients we can obtain for this. And also we need to incorporate technology, because global data incorporating in a shorter time is possible with technology. So we have lot of tools. We should have also understanding. So once we have this academic understanding, we have to go into our subject matter expert. Then we have to go into the technology where we can derive in the industry. So in that context, all these industries have complete set of battery of all therapeutic areas, but your therapeutic area, if you are fit into it, industry have money, they can create a position. First of all, you have to understand, if somebody says there is no opportunities in India, if you have a subject matter expert and you have a skills in that, definitely that position can be created. It is not that the vacancies are not there. It is the amount or amplitude of work that can be obtained from each individual, resources to the work ratio. So there are many people, even from rural areas, they are coming with good communication skills, good subject skills. Only if you have subjects, the rest all can be in during work. With work, we can also get enhance your knowledge. So these type of knowledge activities you have to come up, because all the, means we have a good opportunity. Unlike other China or any other country don't have this opportunity. We do have that, because mainly global believe in us in mainly for the positive attitude. All Indians will be trusted because of the positive attitude that we take, amount of work that we do. So if that is the context and understanding. So when in 1980s, if you see the CV, the CVs or the bio, sir can tell me, it is a handwritten CVs, you know. So handwritten. In 90s, it was a typewriting. Even the M.Pharm thesis, everything was typewritten. Means the manual typewriting. Maybe some kids don't know that. So typewriting institutions, so sir would have been in that where the typewritten thesis would have been done. In 2000s, when we have the computer, we have derived the thesis also in computer. Then we have to go.
Yeah. So is hetero open for women employees, women pharmacists?
My team out of 120, we have 89 are women.
So in short, sir says, these days there is no discrimination. Only thing is you should be ready. Like when we wanted to work in industry, there were very limited areas where women were permitted. But now the scope and the sky is the limit for you. You take out, because first as a principal administrator, I have to take it out that industry is not welcoming women, but the way I'm speaking to these youngsters from industry, yesterday Mr. Akhil Ravi also said, please join industry, and Reddy's has a motto of taking the gender ratio to 50:50. The same thing here also. Here it is crossed 50 also. So equip yourself.
My output is women are performing better than.
So big round of applause to all of us.
That is the fact.
In this auditorium. This question is to Mr. Mujib. As you train and place students year after year, which are the areas where our female students have more prospects of getting employed, which helps them to achieve work-life balance too?
Yeah, I think the answer was just leaked by Vadlapudi sir now, that where the females are more working and where the pharmacists are working to make sure that work-life balance. So when it comes as work-life balance, try to understand that you give a equal importance to family and also equal importance to work. So that's a simple logic. Work and life. Your personal life is also a big one, also work. So 8 hours or 9 hours of work and 8 hours of 9 hours of your personal life. So most of people are working into dry lab kind of a work, research work, which is on clinical research front, including pharmacovigilance, CDM, or medical writing or regulatory affairs, and the futuristic jobs, HEOR or kind of a clinical data science, system-based jobs, analytical jobs, so which are being done research at a remote location across the globe. All the clinical trials are being dumped into India because of a very strong regulations. And one of the biggest answer is we are all English speaking people, and our clinical knowledge is so strong, our adaptive to technologies, adaptation to all this new environment is very quick. So mobile came and it went into more than 90% of population in India. So we are very good at adapting, and technology we have adapted. So most of jobs in clinical research, females are working. So there are a couple of companies who have closed their offices in whole India. So they said completely work from home. So one of the organization is Syneos. They have completely shut down all the offices in India, and there is no office, no physical office for anyone. So they have yearly once big conference, but other than that, everyone can work from home. So it's anywhere you can work. It's not necessarily that you should have a physical office. Most of people are saying that, okay, we have to give hybrid mode or work from home options also. Work from home is giving more of work-life balance. Think about medical writing jobs, pharmacovigilance or clinical data science, or kind of a clinical data management or SAS and CRA jobs. I think that is more appropriate answer for that.
So now you know what are all the fields that are available. Suppose if tomorrow you decided to stay at home, you have an option. You want to go out for some days and work from home some days. So you can, if you have any further clarifications you need, you can speak to Mr. Mujib after the session gets over, because he knows where these opportunities are available for all the women students. And this does not mean that we want to leave out our male students, but as the number of women are increasing in our courses, we have to also think about their future plans, and we want all the girls who are passing out from this college and other colleges should be entering into some career, whether it's online, offline, or a hybrid mode. My next question to Mr. Sarvesh Singh ji. You have given of how to start, how to gather an idea for a startup. Suppose if a student has already designed and decided on a startup, what are the fields he or she should focus on, the areas to gain knowledge before the idea is executed into a successful startup?
Yeah, so I think, how many of you are interested in startups? Starting your own company? And how many of you are interested to work with the startups? Somebody has started the company and then it's not that big, but you are interested to work. Raise your hands. How many of you are interested to work with big corporations? So I think only 1/3 of people raised hands cumulatively for all three questions, right? So 2/3 of you want to go ahead and do higher studies and do PhDs, or?
No, for 2/3, I think the circulation shifted from brain to the stomach. Not responding for anything.
So I think in case if you have a great idea and if you really want to start it, there are 5 things which you can do. One is that you should definitely associate yourself with the incubation hubs like T-Hub or Avishkaran. Avishkaran is primarily dedicated just for pharmaceutical related ideas, right? T-Hub is for all sort of ideas. Then this triple IT, they also have an incubation hub. So first is that you should associate yourself with one of these incubation centers. The benefit which you will get is that there are some free mentoring sessions which they organize. So you will get industry mentors who will actually help you in order to build your idea or to sort of give you some more ideas on top of your original idea which you have built. Second thing which you can do is that once you have associated with one of these incubation hubs, then you can work on a business plan, right? Because if you have an idea and if you want to convert it into business, there has to be a business plan that how you are planning to commercialize it. So you can sort of prepare that business plan, you can connect with the mentors and you can get their inputs. Third thing which you can do is that also try to reach out to some investor in case if you are planning to do something for which you need an extra money and you're not able to sort of invest from your friends, family and from your own savings, right? So third is connect with some of the investors, right? They can be angel investors, they can be private equity, they can be venture capitalists, they can even be the banks, right? Depending on what type of idea you have and what type of funding you want. Fourth thing is that in case if you are trying to do everything on your own, chances of success are very little. So try to find a partner. If you have got a brilliant idea, try to find a partner who has complementary skill sets. So for example, if you are a great thinker but not a great executor, try to partner with somebody who is a great executor, because you will think and then he will execute your ideas. Don't partner with another thinker. Otherwise, both of you will only keep thinking, right? And if you are an executor, if you partner with an executor, both of you will just be looking for somebody to give you an idea, right? So always partner with somebody who has complementary skill set. And fifth thing is that once you have gone into this ecosystem, then start attending some of the events, right, which are for startups. There are a lot of events which are happening in India which are focused on startups. Go ahead and try to pitch your ideas in front of bigger audience. Go ahead and network with people and try to understand who are the other people doing similar stuff in your area. So I think once you do these 5 things, then you will easily be able to convert your idea into a commercial model and into an ultimate company and business.
Thank you so much, sir. So I think that actually gathers interest of students. Mr. Sarvesh is associated with Avishkaran, that is the knowledge hub of NIPA Hyderabad, and also his mentor at T-Hub. If you have any questions, you can approach Mr. Sarvesh Singh ji, or you don't want to go out and ask, you can meet our Dr. Apal Raju sir, who is associated with our SU Knowledge Hub Foundation. So anything, I mean, they're all ready to help you out, to make you understand how to take your idea further. Sir, again, question back to you. How the institution and faculty should strive to bridge the academia-industry gap?
How to bridge the
How
gap?
the institution and faculty?
Oh, institution and faculty.
Faculty, how should we strive to fill this industry-academia gap?
So first of all, we all agree that there is a gap.
Do we agree?
So what is the gap? If we know what is the gap, to bridge the gap becomes easier. If we don't know what is the gap, then we cannot. So if we have to fathom the depth, width, and broadness of that. But let me tell you something. What are the driving forces behind institutions? What are the driving forces behind industry in real life? Industry has to produce, has to sustain market forces, competition, sales, and introduce new products, ensure that they met unmet medical needs. We're talking about pharmaceutical industry global, not on a very specific case, but for every industry, whether it is Indian small-scale company or large-scale company, multinational, there are growth drivers. And for the growth drivers, when they identify something, they go after that. It could be a latest technology, it could be a latest product, or it could be a latest way they manage their inventory, or production, or distribution, field force, anything. Do we have in the industry, in the academics, what are the driving forces? The driving forces are 100% pass and meet all the requirements to get your affiliation, registration, accreditation, and ranking. In that, not even a single guiding force which says that you have to meet the current requirements of industry. So industry is looking at something. Today, we have things like external technologies, external applications that are driving industry growth. So industry is not doing any one of them. They are acquiring those. Yeah, but with people moving, it's not possible. Yeah, okay. So today AI, industry is not going to own AI. There are companies which are supplying AI. So industry would immediately make the AI applications. If they need track and trace, they are not going to spend their time on learning how to track, how to, how to, what you call serialize their equipment or production, and then how to, collect the data, how to put it in the, in the cloud, and then how to withdraw it, blockchain technologies. But there are companies which are supplying all those things. So there is a demand, there is supply coming. So similarly, there is a demand for well-trained manpower, and are we supplying that? Academic institutions, are they meeting the demand? That is what is important. If they are not meeting the demand, the gap widens. And sometimes companies like ClinoSol, Mujib, and others are working towards creating that little differentiation that they train the people to meet the current demands of the industry, not the long-term demands, the current demands. As the current demands change, they also change. But curricularly, our institutions cannot change overnight. They're very slow in changing. They're very slow in adopting new courses. They are very slow in adopting new types of things. You cannot introduce any one of these things. We are talking about AI, machine learning, or telemedicine, or nanotechnology from a very broad perspective, or virtual screening or virtual clinical trials, anything into our academic syllabus. But industry has to imbibe those things overnight in order to stay in competition. So the speed with which they are growing, they are diversifying, they are digressing, is much, much faster compared to the academics that they have to follow. That's why, that's the widening of the gap, right? So if we understand why the gap widens, then we have to change by changing our mindset, changing our skilled resources, resource persons who will train our students and train them in what is required for the industry, in addition to the syllabus. The moment we say we load more than the syllabus, there is resistance from the teaching faculty as well as the students. How can we load more? So here what I'm trying to do is a technical analysis, a deep dive into what causes the gap. Industry changes overnight. Tomorrow some market shuts down. If industry cannot send to Brazil tomorrow, all the industry will change to another market because they have to sustain their growth. They have to sustain their profits, And for that, overnight they learn how to send, all the products to a remote country or some other country, maybe Iceland or maybe, Argentina, how they can send it. But we don't change in academics that easily. Our syllabus changes maybe once in a decade or maybe more than once in 2 decades. When we identify these problems, we know that why there is a gap. Whereas somewhere where academics operate under freedom, they drive the industry by changing their goals, by changing their research topics, by changing the topic, the way they learn. And such things happen in Harvard, Caltech, MIT. They drive industry. Even today, most of the startup biotech company ideas do come from MIT, Harvard, and other institutions. So institutions do drive the industry. Industry runs after them. In our country, it is not the scenario. We have to understand that. That's why I told my friend at the lunchtime that they are like parallel lines, but sometimes I say that they are also digressing. So with time, the gap widens. When we can understand that and address that, there is nothing like we can change it. But we're not understanding, we're not addressing it. We're only looking at what would PCI say, what would AICTE say, what would universities say.
So
we're stuck in that.
In short, industry needs, as per sir, changing as fast as our iPhone models, for which faculty and the students, the institution and the students, all of us together should drive ourselves and keep abreast with our knowledge. Sir, a continuation question to that. How can faculty members prepare themselves and aspire to become members of various national and international councils?
Okay, yeah, sorry. The professional organizations, whether they're national or international level, I will mention a few: Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Indian Pharmacy Graduates Association, Association of Pharmacy Teachers of India, etc. in India, and then FIP, Federation of International Pharmaceutic, or International Federation of Pharmaceutical Associations, FAPA, Federation of Asian, CPA, Commonwealth Pharmacists Association. All these associations are platforms. They provide platform to their members to work on global problems and get into prominence and get recognized by means of their contribution. Yeah, I would request some of you to listen, don't have a murmur on the background. Just listen. Listening is not, there's nothing wrong in listening. You need not follow, just listen. You can leave it later. They provide a platform that your contribution is recognized at the global level, right? National as well as global level. Many students, when we ask them to join Indian Pharmaceutical Association or any association, they would ask a question, what do I gain by joining the association and what is association doing for me? That's a wrong question. No association would do anything to the student. It only offers a platform. The student does something for the association and gets into prominence. So if in institution also you join and say that if I join, what do you do? We'll try to train you. If you don't get trained, you are kicked out. Institution or association is a platform for you to contribute and excel and become somebody. So these are the platforms. I became an editor in the Indian Pharmaceutical Association's journal. And I edited the journal for 25 years. During which time, what happened? Everybody in pharmaceutical world, in pharmaceutical academia in the country, they came to know about me. Even though they haven't met me, they simply identified Rao Vadlamudi as our editor in IJPS. They have not seen me. I did not go to any one of those colleges or anything. I just edited their papers and ensured that it is published and also communicated back to them. This is why I did publish, and this is why I did not publish your paper. So that means IPA has given me a platform to promote my capability as an editor and become familiar with so many people. Then I got elected as IPA president. Then whatever I did on that, I became president of Commonwealth Pharmacists Association. Why this is happening is because the recognition of a person has done something using the platform. So today I say that if my growth is because of pharmacy profession, then my popularity is because of Indian Pharmaceutical Association, which provided me the opportunity to prove myself such that I can build a huge network. So in which way I can convince you that these are going to provide you such opportunities? You have to grab those opportunities by becoming members of such organizations. But there's no compulsion. If you don't want to become a member, please don't. The organization or the association is not going to lose anything. But you, using that platform, you gain, you become somebody and you contribute back to the association. That is the relationship. Okay? I think I have answered.
Thank you, sir. That associating with this, any of these national bodies would help us. This is the second last question, ma'am, to you. You work at various capacities at JNTUH. What approaches do you suggest to the students, especially in subjects related to chemistry and analytical techniques, where there are more number of failures in the examinations, and also we are observing the trend of failures in final year B.Pharm, also in pharm students, which was not there before. If a student has cleared first year, second year, for us, even we didn't have to focus on our final year students. But of late, we are observing that the number of failures in final year B.Pharm at that level are increasing. Also the PharmD students, because supposed to be the cream of BPC coming to PharmD, but there also we are seeing failures, rise in failures. What are your suggestions for them? How do you think they should study, especially chemistry and analytical techniques?
So it is my field, my specialization, pharmaceutical chemistry. So pharmaceutical chemistry, if you take, it is like a mathematics subject. So it is always subject which is undergoes evaporation, volatile subject. So always you have to be in touch with that subject every time, because as a teacher, even while going to the class also, we will be reading the subject, seeing the mechanisms, etc. Even my teachers in Kakatiya University, my teacher who has made me like this at this stage, Apparao sir, who always takes some papers with him when he comes to the class, mainly pharmaceutical chemistry. So it is such a volatile subject that you should always be in touch. So after the subject is over, you have to have some practice. So that only can make you everything. So if you make an interest in chemistry, you are the creators of pharmacies, because chemistry is the foundation of pharmacy. If you are good chemistry, you will be having, now PCI has given equivalence to almost all 4 subjects if you are pharmaceutical chemistry, like pharmacognosy, pharmaceutical analysis, and biotechnology also, I think so. So only thing what I suggest is, it is not a hard subject, but it is easy when you have a good practice. As my, because I am also chemist, I can tell you that very easily. And coming to analysis is not that much tough, I think. Only thing is the principles. If you know the principle of that instrumentation, I think it will be easy when compared to chemistry. That is my aspect.
The reason is it shifted to first year, so first B Pharm. That's why suddenly analysis, which was supposed to be very easy, because your senior batches studied it in final years, whereas the current batches are studying it in first years.
There is a shift in that subject. So we have to thoroughly see where it fits. When we have a board of studies meeting at very soon after summer, we may be having that. And if there is a need, we will change that also. So chemistry, that is the only option. We have to be practice makes band perfect, chemistry perfect. That is my answer to that.
So practicing, not again, as all the speakers said, no one-day batting, practicing chemistry. Without chemistry, there is no pharmacy, and no Rangoli designs for the structures, please. Practice your structures properly. That benzene takes so many shapes I have seen. There's no straight bond seen in your the structures you write. But seriously, practicing structures is very important. Without chemistry, as ma'am said, there is no pharmacy. The last question for this panel discussion to Mr. Sridhar, Dr. Sridhar Reddy Garu. Is hetero pharma company, is just a lighter vein question, is hetero pharma company and hetero pharmacies chains, are they run by the same group?
So, 5 years back, the hetero pharmacy chairs were there. That has been now sold out to Apollo pharmacies. So those are not there with hetero. Hetero, now being in a global company, we have 25 subsidiaries. So across the globe, and operates more than 130 countries. And in this, means my chairman, sir, Dr. B. Parthasarathi Reddy, has done so many CSR activities, mainly in improving the communication skills for women, Manthan programs. So Manthan program is a separate scheme. It is not that you should be a part of hetero. You can apply it and you can get, after your graduation or post-graduation, you can get into that course. There they will be training you with various modules, various communication skills, all those things. So those type of programs. And also with industry standards, some of the technical skills, QC, QA concepts also been trained at manufacturing plants. So apart from that, many other programs which even I am not aware, but still continue with various teams. Some of the things like leadership programs, we have to get the train. So that can be obtained by anyone free of charge, which is supported by the hetero. And more importantly, as Chairman Sir's wish, we always provide more opportunities for the women employees. That you can see the entire hetero, it is 80% of the females compared to the males. But it is not that way, but because the performance in, if you see the world, so last year we have faced almost 20 regulatory inspections. So we were prone for more regulatory inspections. So our leads who have facing the auditors were the females who have really responded well to the very critical questions and how to respond. So those type of talent. So nice thing noticing that even work from home concepts came, wherein a woman employee from house also fulfilling the personal activities can also perform this. So those type of activities also been supported by the hetero companies.
So that's one company started in India with branches in 120 countries. We don't even, I think, listing those names will take half an hour, but the chairman has that vision to expand the company. Again, it started with one man. So you all can do the same. Started in Hyderabad. So it started in Hyderabad, and now MNC in such a way that 120 countries, they have their offices. Thank you so much, one and all, for this wonderful. I hope you all had whatever doubts in your minds, everything are cleared, and you are going with more information on how to focus on your future. After this program, we will continue with the most awaited one, that is the prize distribution. So we're just waiting for our IPA president to arrive. Dr. T.V. Narayan Garu, he's there on the way. So the sooner he comes, we'll start off our programming. Just bear with us for another half an hour. You can walk back with your certificates, prizes, etc.
We thank all panel members for your informative and motivating words. In short time, we will start with valedictory function. Audience, please be seated in your places. Excellencies, invited guests, principals of various colleges, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me immense pleasure to extend you all a warm welcome to valedictory function of SYNCHROPHARMA 2024, a two-day international conference with theme Smart Healthcare, Harnessing the Power of Technology, organized by Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy in association with IPA Education Division and ClinoSol Research. We have reached the end of two-day international conference. These 2 days have brought together intelligent minds with torrents of information, ideas, and have shared wealth of experiences and knowledge. The actively growing participation of students from different colleges every year affirms the relevance and meaningfulness of our conferences. The fest was synergy of youth creativity and talent. All in all, this conference is an informative and fun-filled event gelled with cerebral grilling and creative palette. We hope you had great exposure by listening to eminent speakers and enjoyed your 2 days at our campus. We are blessed to have great personalities among us today. May I start with inviting them onto the dais. I take opportunity of inviting our guest of honor, Mr. Mohammad Waliullah Sir, Chairman, Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, onto the dais. Sir is invited with floral greetings. I consider it a privilege to welcome the chief guest of today's valedictory function, Dr. T.V. Narayan Sir, President, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, to grace the dais. Sir is welcomed with floral greetings. I consider it a great honor to welcome our presiding dignitary, Dr. Rao Vadlamudi Sir, Secretary, Southeast Asia Regional Pharmaceutical Forum, onto the dais. Sir is welcomed with floral bouquet. I now take opportunity of welcoming our guest of honor, Dr. M. Ajita Ma'am, Chairperson, Board of Studies, Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences, JNTUH, onto the dais. Ma'am is invited with floral greetings. I now invite our guest of honor, Dr. Y. Sridhar Reddy Sir, Vice President and Head of Global Pharmacovigilance, Clinical Development and Medical Affairs, HETIRO, onto the dais. Sir is invited with floral greetings. Now I invite Dr. Mir Akbar Ali Khan Sir, Treasurer, Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, Chairman, Governing Council, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, onto the dais. Sir is invited with floral greetings.
Our chairman, Waliullah, is spending 10 years in Arab countries and UK and Europe. I spent 11 years in USA. I got my PhD degree from there, and now I'm publishing brain, one aspect of brain. I worked on it, and to elephant, all brains in Texas A&M University. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I invite Mr. Amar Javed, sir, Member, Board of Governors, Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, Chairman, Sports Development Committee, Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, onto the dais. Sir is invited with floral greetings. Now I invite Dr. Anupama Koneru ma'am, Principal, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, to join the dignitaries on the dais. Ma'am is invited with floral greetings. A warm welcome is the first sign of hospitality. Words of welcome fill an occasion with warmth and happiness. I now request our beloved Principal Ma'am, Dr. Anupama Koneru, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good afternoon to one and all. So it's a privilege to have the IPA President, Dr. T.V. Narayan Garu, who is, I think most of the time these days living in the flights and out of suitcases. And thank you so much, sir, for obliging and in this fitting us in your very busy schedule. So, sir is also planning, envisaging the conducting of IPC in Hyderabad this July. That is the Indian Pharmaceutical Congress for the young students who may not be having the clear idea on it. Wherein both national, this is 1% or one drop of that conference, maybe not even a drop, what we are doing since last 2 days. Sir, thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. And it's indeed a pleasure having you here, and also Dr. Rao Vadlamudi Garu with us today. Both of them inaugurated local branch of Bengaluru on 9th. Then 10th in Pune, 11th in Hyderabad, and 12th, actually I couldn't even keep pace with their schedules. I was happy that sir they have fitted us also in their scheme of events. Thank you both so much for that, sir. And Dr. Rajita ma'am, who is the Board of Studies chairperson now, and also held positions of principal of JNTU Pharmacy College, also headed the Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences for PG Studies of Pharmacy in JNTU. And thank you so much, ma'am, and Mr. Sridhar Reddy Garu. Again, they're all going around and fitting us in their scheme of events. And our chairman, sir, who since yesterday morning, you are a role model for us. There's nothing called age. Age just is a number. Because in the morning, yesterday, 10 o'clock he was there. Morning, 10 o'clock today also, how are things going on? And for the closing ceremony also. Thank you so much, sir. We have a lot to learn from you. Dr. Mir Akbalani Khangaru, Chairman of Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. And sir is he himself is a research scientist. Of course, now he has given up the research activities part, but not learning part. So we all got our scoldings for not giving him the complete details of the program, so that he could have attended each and every program. So our intention was not to give you trouble. That's the reason that we were not giving you all minute-to-minute detailed information. Otherwise, no such intentions that not to have you here. I welcome our youngest board member of the Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, who left, I shouldn't even mention here, left their luncheon at their home. They invited guests and he is here today for this function, because we are not used to operating without our management being around with us. Thank you one and all, and thank you so much for giving us your Sunday's time, and most importantly, the delegates who have come from other institutions, principals, faculty members who have come from the other institutions and who are with us since yesterday morning till today. Thanks a lot for your patience. Of course, we have delayed our program a little, but I hope you all had a very enjoyable stay. And I also welcome our principals from other institutions who are here today, and again, they have evaluated. I have to take I'm only scared of missing out their names, so I'm just mentioning all principals of my principal friends from other colleges, Mr. Mujib from ClinoSol, and a big thanks to my final year boys and girls. You made this program a wonderful event since yesterday. I stopped looking at your faces. I stopped looking at your faces and some of our faculty faces. I'm turning the other way around because I can see tiredness written all over your face. Because since morning, yesterday, it's not just yesterday, from last 1 week, I'm making you run helter-skelter, but thank you all. And thank you once again to all the distinguished members on the stage. Thank you for your support and giving us your time. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. It's my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. M. Ajita, ma'am, Chairperson, Board of Studies, Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences, JNTUH. Ma'am pursued PhD, M.Pharm, B.Pharm from University College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Kakatiya University. Ma'am is Professor and HOD of Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences, JNTUH University College of Engineering, Science and Technology. Ma'am possesses more than 26 years of professional work experience in teaching and research field. Ma'am has guided and guiding many M.Pharm PhD students for their research work. Ma'am have 4 patents and more than 120 publications. Ma'am hold a life membership in various professional bodies like Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, Indian Society for Technical Education, Association of Chemistry Teachers, Indian Science and Congress Association. Ma'am is recipient of many awards. Ma'am is honored with State Best Teacher Award from Government of Telangana, awarded with Best Pharmacy Teacher Award by Telangana State Pharmacy Council. Ma'am is honored as convener, judge, examiner at various national and international conferences. Ma'am is awarded with Fellow Award by Antiviral Research Society. Ma'am is awarded with Outstanding Women Research Scientist Award by Antiviral Research Society in 2022. Ma'am is awarded with Research Fellowship from University Grants Commission, New Delhi. I request ma'am to address the gathering.
Today's chief guest, Dr. T.V. Narayana Garu, President, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Dr. Rao Vadramudi Garu, Secretary of SPEAR, Pharmaceutical Forum, Dr. Srinivas Reddy, Sridhar Reddy, from Hetero Pharma, and all the chairmen of Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Society, chairmen and principal of Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Dr. Anupama Koneru, who is a talented principal. So under her leadership, we are seeing a very good 2-day national conference, which in association with IPA and ClinoSol. So from last 2 days, we are seeing many scientific sessions, and plenary lecturers have been arranged, and posters were being more than, 150 poster presentations were judged by many of the principals of affiliated colleges of our JNTUH Hyderabad. So to tell about the college, so this is one of the best college as per our knowledge, my knowledge. I've been working in JNTU from last 13 years. So I've been visited as an inspector and many other things. And this is one of the best college in center of the city. and having NAC accreditation, which is the best one. So the college is judged by giving the NAC accreditation, and also recently they have been given research center also from JNTU Hyderabad, so that they can have their research scholars themselves, and the faculty can supervise them. And so you are having a very good institution. All of you try to enjoy the facilities that have been given by the chairman of the college and supported by the principal. I wish you all the best of luck in your future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was really an inspiring and enlightening speech. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our presiding dignitary, Dr. Rao Vadlamudi sir, Secretary, Southeast Asia Regional Pharmaceutical Forum. Sir pursued B Pharmacy and M Pharmacy from Andhra University, MSc and PhD in Pharmacology and Toxicology from the University of British Columbia, Canada. Sir started his career at UDCT, Matunga, Mumbai, and during a career spanning 38 years, Sir worked in academia as well as in pharma industry in various capacities. Academic positions held by Sir include Reader in Pharmacology, UDCT, Professor in Pharmacology, Bombay College of Pharmacy, First ever Director of Bombay College of Pharmacy, Director of St. Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Warangal, Adjunct Professor, Acharya and B.M. Reddy College of Pharmacy, Bengaluru. Sir was the editor of Indian Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences, the official scientific publications of IPA from 1996 to 2014. Sir served as President of Indian Pharmaceutical Association for 2 terms. And during this period, Sir was member of Drug Technical Advisory Board of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Sir was President of Commonwealth Pharmacists Association for 2 terms. Sir is former member of Governing Body of Life Sciences Sector Skill Development Council of India. Currently, Sir is Professional Secretary of SEER Pharma Forum and FIP Forum of all National Pharmaceutical Associations of Southeast Asia region countries. Sir received many honors and awards. Sir received Fellowship of Indian Pharmaceutical Association in 2000. Sir received Professor M.L. Karuna Memorial Lecture Award of IPA in 2009. Sir received the Eminent Pharmacist Award of IPA in 2013. Sir received IPA President's Special Oration Award in 2014 and Fellowship of Association of Biotechnology and Pharmacy in 2014. Sir received Acharya P.C. Ray Gold Medal Award in 2019. Sir received Fellowship of Commonwealth Pharmacists Association in 2022 and IRF Lifetime Achievement Award in Jan 2023. Sir, I request you to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening. Thank you very much for your kind invitation for me to come to the valedictory function as well as a very elaborate introduction. Honorable Chairman of the Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, Muhammad Walidullah Sahib, Treasurer, Treasurer of the Education Society, Dr. Mir Akbar Ali Khan, and Mr. Amir Javed, the board member. Today's chief guest, my good friend and long-term colleague at Indian Pharmaceutical Association, the National President of Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Dr. T.V. Narayana, Dr. Y. Sridhar Reddy, and their friends. It's indeed a great honor for me to be standing here and speaking to you. And the audience has already heard me during the panel discussion, my various views. And since I have spoken for a long time at that time, please be assured I won't be bothering you with a long talk. I just want to tell you that you are all smart students, and the topic here is smart healthcare, harnessing the power of technology. And we also talked about the gap between industry and academia. I just want to mention to you that you try to understand smart healthcare, which is driven by probably 5 to 6 technologies, something like artificial intelligence and machine learning. That's one of the technology that impacts. Telemedicine, digital health with all the gamuts of what is in the digital health, nanotechnology. If you want to understand the power of nanotechnology, nanotechnology provided the delivery platform for a messenger RNA vaccine which is for COVID, of the Moderna and the BioNTech vaccines, which was marketed. One of them is marketed by Pfizer. And that tells the power of nanotechnology, how it can deliver messenger RNA. And the vaccination program globally is a huge success. So the nanotechnology, nanorobotics in surgery, virtual clinical trials, and 3D printing in formulations and prosthetics and devices and all those. These are all the technologies that are driving the smart healthcare. And you want to be a partner and a part of that, you should familiarize yourself as well as build your expertise in one of these technologies, because that is the future to come. And probably many speakers during this conference might have already introduced you to those. So I reiterate that you be smart pharmaceutical scientist or a pharmaceutical practitioner and pick up these smart healthcare technologies, be smart and be a smart entrepreneur or a smart leader. I wish you all the best. Thank you for giving the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your profound knowledge. Now it's my honor to introduce our chief guest, Dr. T.V. Narayan, sir, President, Indian Pharmaceutical Association. Dr. T.V. Narayan, sir, is an iconic figure in the field of pharmacy profession, particularly pharmacy education, with a rare blend of academic excellence, entrepreneurship, organizational and management skills, leadership qualities, and above all, an everlasting enthusiasm to serve the pharmacy field. Sir completed his B.Pharm, M.Pharm from Andhra University, and M.Phil and Ph.D. from Acharya Nagarjuna University. Sir was State and National Merit Scholarship holder and winner of Shri B.V. Patil Trust Memorial Scholarship in year 1980. Sir has more than 35 years of rich experience in the field of teaching, research, and administration, and is currently working as Director of Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Rajahmundry. Recently, Sir has been awarded with prestigious international award of FAPA Ishidate Award under Pharmacy Education category by Federation of Asian Pharmacists Association, Philippines. Sir was elected unanimously as President of Indian Pharmaceutical Association. Sir was elected as General Secretary of Indian Pharmaceutical Congress Association. Sir was first Indian to elect unanimously as President of SIA Pharma Forum for the term 2020 to 22. Sir also is Board of Director of Asian Association of Schools of Pharmacy in 2019. Sir is member of Drug Technical Advisory Board, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Sir played a major role in bringing the prestigious FIP World Congress 2011 and 61st IPSF Students World Congress 2015 to India for the first time. Sir played a major role in organizing several congresses, conventions, workshops, seminars at various capacities to teachers, students, and pharma professionals successfully. Sir officially represented the IPA in academic pharmacy section meetings and Global Pharma Education Task Force meetings held at Beijing, Portugal, Amsterdam, Istanbul, and Nanjing. Sir is life member of Federation of International Pharmacists, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Indian Society for Technical Education, Association of Pharmacy Teachers of India, Indian Pharmacy Graduates Association. His relentless efforts in the field of pharmacy education have brought him several laurels. Sir is recipient of many prestigious awards. Sir is awarded with FIP Championship 2022 by Federation of International Pharmacists Netherlands, International FAPA Ishidate Award 2022 in Pharmacy Education category, ML Corona Memorial Award 2023 by IPA, the prestigious IPA Eminence Pharmacist Award, IPA Fellowship in 2005, Fellowship of Association of Biotechnology in Pharmacy in 2008, Sikshak Bhushan Award in 2009, Best Alumni of Year 2013 Award by Andhra University, Best Teacher Award by BVN Trust, Bangalore for year 1999. Sir, now I request to deliver the most awaited speech.
Thanks for the nice introduction. And first of all, my congratulations to Sultan-ul-Uloom group of institutions for conferring the NAC accreditation. Congratulations to the management and teachers and the students of this institution getting accredited by NAC. Because I know how much she struggled, how many times she called me, sir, what is this, how to do and all. And finally, they got the achievement. That is my congratulations to you. And respected chairman of the Sultan-ul-Uloom Education Society, Muhammad Waliullah Sahab, and chairman of governing council of this society, Dr. Mir Akbar Ali Khan ji, and young director Ahmad Javed ji, and my senior Dr. Rao Adlamudi, and immediate former president of IPA, Dr. Sridhar Reddy from Hetero, and I call her as sister Ajita, and also another sister Anupama Koneru, and friends sitting here from various colleges, principals, and Mujib from ClinoSol, Vijay Kumar Reddy, Haima, and Prakash, and so many are here. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. At the outset, it gives me immense pleasure to participate in this valedictory function of SYNCHROPHARMA 2024. Earlier, 2 times I attended this, I think. And I have gone through the program sheet and regular status of principal. And really, as per my knowledge and notice, it has gone done very well, and congratulations to the organizers for organizing such a wonderful function. And with the Association of IP Education Division, again I am happy and congratulate you and IP Education Division, and along with the ClinoSol. I appreciate the efforts of Dr. Mujibuddin coming forward and associating with the activities of students. And I will brief about IPA 2 words, and then I will go, because I am not the expert in this area. I think Sridhar and all the other people are there who enlightened you during the scientific sessions and also during the panel discussion. And IPA, we always there in forefront in organizing activities pertaining to the students' community, which if it is helpful for the students, we are always there. And IP Education Division is doing a wonderful job in organizing various activities throughout India. And we are organizing national electrician competition. I think this is one of the semi-final center also once upon a time. National electrician competition, pharma quiz, GPAT mock test, so many activities are organized through IP Education Division. And I'm happy to share that IPA with association with Cadila Group, Ramanbhai Patel, we are offering 40 lakhs worth of scholarships to the students throughout India. This was initiated during the tenure of Dr. Rao Adlamudi, and same thing is continuing now. The student of B.Pharm, from first year onwards, 25,000 each we are giving, sponsoring to the students of poor and needy. It is not the meritorious or anything. For poor and needy, we are sponsoring that. And IPA is happy to share that in recent past, more than 2,000 student life members enrolled here. That is from the students' force. And we have started a placement conclave. Here Mujibuddin is there, who is the in charge for that. Any student in need of a job after while pursuing his final year, he can approach our placement conclave, and through our website, the placement coordinator will assist you and guide you in how to appear for the interview, how to succeed in your future endeavors. That's what we have introduced for the sake of students. And IPA, we are giving travel grants for the students if your abstract, scientific abstract accepted for any international conference also. Not only students, teachers also we are giving. And the best publication published in the IJPS journal also we are giving a prize money. These are some of the initiatives we took for the benefit of the students. I request all the students to make use of it. Be part of the IPA and IPA Students Forum and make avail all these benefits. And coming to the theme of this function, smart healthcare, harnessing the power of technology. Already the experts might have delivered their talks and discussed during the panel discussion. But one thing I want to share with you, the great words told by His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in 2008, August 16, during the inauguration of the Students Forum. Technology is an important tool to give fast health care. Technology is an important tool to give fast health care, and we have to use it. Those are the words given by His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And Dr. Rao sir pointed out about how the innovations are going to change the normal health care in future. Digital health, telehealth, artificial intelligence, so many. But future is personalized medicine. The no one drug fits all is the slogan of the FIP. It is a personalized medicine, and the drug is going to be given to the patient as per the gene therapy. Proteomics and genomics are going to play a vital role in future. That's where we have to use the technology to give health care at affordable cost to the patient. That was the slogan, and utilizing this technology. Blockbusters are going to replace with niche busters. That's what experts says from industry. These are the things. And if you take the developments, future developments, because the COVID-19 has proved the strength of a pharmacist, what pharmacist can contribute to the society was proved, and everybody started respecting the role of pharmacist. But still we have not gone up to the international level. It is just a beginning stage at the national level, and it is our responsibility to provide better health care at affordable cost to the future generations or future patients. That's what. And in this juncture, I just want to share with you the recent statements given by WHO President. He quoted, the 5 P's are important for any pharmacist. 5 P. One is promoting health. Second one is providing health. Third one is protecting health. Fourth one is powering health. Fifth one is performing for health. These are the roles to be played by pharmacists in future for the better health care. And they also come out with three major projects worldwide. First is universal health coverage. Under this scheme, they want to provide the universal health coverage to 1 billion population in the world. Second one, health emergencies, preparing the healthcare professionals, 1 billion healthcare professionals for health emergencies in future, down the line in 5 years. And health and well-being, providing health and well-being to 1 billion population of the world. These three are the major products of FIP and IPA. We are signing MOU with this and we are to participate in these activities in future. Our IPA state branches and local branches may be involved in achieving all the three targets and three goals of the WHO. And one good news I want to share with you people is IPA has taken three major initiatives last year, and one is the prestigious vaccination project. The pharmacists are allowed to give vaccination. That's what the permission we got it from Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And when we approached the ministry expressed they are, even though we are considered as a vaccinator, they cannot give training to our pharmacists. So IPA took the initiation, and with the help of FIP, we have conducted first vaccination training program on October 4th to 7th at Bangalore Baptist Hospital. And trainers from Australia, they came and they trained 40 students, not 40 students, 20 teachers of PharmD and 20 interns of PharmD. With the training on BLS, basic life support also, and a certificate was given to them. In turn, all these trainers can train the other students also. This is the target of IPA. In future, we want to train all our pharmacists, and in future, our pharmacists should be in a position to charge for giving the vaccination. That was the incentive we are planning to give it to the pharmacy students. And another one is infectious disease project. I think Madam might have received a mail from Manjari Garat. This is a prestigious project of Pfizer, where the Pfizer is selecting 50 students throughout India and giving training for 1 year, particularly PharmD interns. And during this internship time or training period, the student was assured of getting 15,000 rupees as a stipend. So if anybody is interested to participate in this infectious disease project of Pfizer, you can approach Manjari Garat, who is the in charge for this. For vaccination, if you are interested to have a training program here, you can approach that Rajvaidya from Goa. He can arrange one training program here for the students. There is one. Another one is tobacco cessation project with FIP. From next month we are starting. Even our students, we want to involve our students in these prestigious projects of FIP and IPA. So these are some of the things we are organizing for the benefit of the students. We want to see our future pharmacists, that's what your generation, smart generation, we want to feel proud that I am a pharmacist. That's what is the aim of our IPA and IPA Education Division. With these few words, I thank all the organizers, particularly Anupama Koneru, for giving me the opportunity. I wish you all success in future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Sir, your presence is indeed a source of motivation to all of us. As a token of gratitude and honor, we take opportunity of felicitating our guests. We are privileged to have you among us today. We thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to extend your support. Your esteemed presence had indeed glorified the event and added vibrancy to our humble gathering. I now request our chairman, sir, Mr. Mohammad Waliullah, sir, to present a memento to our chief guest, Dr. T.V. Narayana, sir, President, Indian Pharmaceutical Association. Request all dignitaries on dais to join the felicitation. I request Chairman Sir to present a memento to our presiding dignitary, Dr. Rao Vadlamudi Sir, Secretary, Southeast Asia Regional Pharmaceutical Forum. I request Sir to present a memento to our guest of honor, Dr. M. Ajita Ma'am, Chairperson, Board of Studies, Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences, JNTUH. I request Sir to present a memento to our guest of honor, Dr. Y. Sridhar Reddy Sir, Vice President and Head of Global Pharmacovigilance, Clinical Development and Medical Affairs, Hetero. I request Chairman Sir to present mementos to evaluators of today's scientific session. I request TV Narayana Sir to present mementos to evaluators of today's scientific session. I call upon Dr. Hema Malini Ma'am, Swami Vivekananda College of Pharmacy. I call upon Dr. Sudhakaran Sir, Vijaya College of Pharmacy, to come on to the dais. I request all dignitaries to come forward. I request Dr. Fani Kumar Sir, Gokaraju Gangaraju College of Pharmacy, to come and receive the memento. I call upon Dr. K. Prakash Sir, Nandand College of Pharmacy, to come on to the dais. I request Dr. Narsimha Rao Sir, Tirumala College of Pharmacy, Nizamabad, to come and collect the memento. Thank you, sir. We compliment all organizers of SYNCHROPHARMA 2024 for the effort that they have put in, for the kind of events that they have organized, and for the participants they have drawn. With such wonderful participation, awaiting the results of their performance in various events, the time is apt to redeem them from their curiosity. Without any ado, I call upon Dr. Anita Ma'am, HOD, Department of Pharmacology, to take over the prize distribution ceremony of scientific sessions of SYNCHROPHARMA 2024.
Good evening to all. So now we are in the most awaited part of the conference, that is the prize distribution session in various presentation conducted by the scientific committee. So the scientific committee has conducted 3 categories of presentations: oral presentation, poster presentation, and e-poster presentations. And totally there are 12 first prizes and 12 second prizes. Now I would like to call the first prize winners of oral presentation. Dr. Nazima Sultana from Government Nizamia Unani College. Ms. Shwana Jain from Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Shwana Jain. Any of our friends can come and collect the certificates. Mr. Krishna, Gokaraju Rangaraju College of Pharmacy. Ms. Bhumika Prasad, JSS College of Pharmacy, Mysore. Ms. Nelluri Sanjana, RBVRR College of Pharmacy. Dr. Fani Kumar, Gokaraju Gangaraju College of Pharmacy. Now the second prize winners of oral presentation, Ms. Masira Nas, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Ms. Sumaya Sarwar, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Snehashish Das, CMR College of Pharmacy. Ms. Sindhura, Gokaraju Rangaraju College of Pharmacy. Ms. Firdosh, Southern Women's College of Pharmacy. Dr. Pramodini, Southern Women's College of Pharmacy. Now the first prize winners of poster presentation. Ms. Srilata, Gokaraju Rangaraju College of Pharmacy. Asna Soha, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Sai Dikshita, Sri Venkateshwara College of Pharmacy. Marzia Sajid, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Aisha Nazir, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. The second prize winners of poster presentation, Saeed Mehraj Bilal, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Miss Samia, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Amin Muzaffar, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Rahmat Begum, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Ziba Fatima, RBVRR Women's College of Pharmacy. The presentation certificates for other college students you can collect after valedictory function, and for Sultan-ul-Uloom College you can collect tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Jaffar's
Just I want to share the announcement of Indian Pharmaceutical Congress. The 73rd IPC is going to be held at Hyderabad in High Tech City, and during 5th, 6th, 7th July 2024. And I want all the students to participate in big way, and because we are having so many activities for students, particularly voice of students also introduced here, where we are going to fight for the stipend for MPharm, PGs. Here also we are giving that voice of students. And pre-Congress workshop by Commonwealth Pharmacist Association is also there, that is on 4th. So website is ready, online registration is ready. From day after tomorrow you can go online for the details and registration. Here scientific co-chairman is there, Dr. Sridhar Reddy. He is putting a lot of efforts in framing the scientific program of the IPC. And even madam is also there. Anupama is a coordinator as a core committee. In the core committee, I want all the principals, I request all of them on this platform to participate in big number and make it a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Jaffer sir to take over the prize distribution ceremony of cultural and sports event Ignas D. Sultan 2024 and Sultan Cup.
A small introduction for this Sultan Cup. We have to give credit, or the entire credit goes to our Chairman Sports Development Committee, Mr. Amir Javed. After he has taken over as Sports Development Committee Chairman, our students noticed that every institution, every national player who are there in all the institutions are also made to be recognized by all of us, and he forces us to conduct all the events because of his lead. Every year we conduct between classes, but for the first time he pushed us to do between various pharmacy institutions. Thank you so much for all your support. And but we have a small complaint from the principal side. He pushes us a lot to see that our students play. Of course, at the end it comes out with a good result.
Good evening, boys and girls. Good evening. Right. So, your achievements in the fields of sports are excellent, and I and my delegates, respected delegates, are here to present the prize distribution for all the indoors and outdoor games. So, I would like to call upon the stage Sri Hari from G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy, first prize, the winner. I request all the judges to please be forward to come down, sir. Respected delegates, Chairman, sir, Amir Javed, sir, please. Sri Hari from G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy, the first prize. And the runner-up is Vishnu from G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy. Someone please collect the G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy, Vishnu. Chess Women's Namita Sri Patel from St. Paul's, first prize. Chess Women's Rubina Bano, SUCP, second prize. Carom Men's Single Abdul Muhit. Next. Faisal Ahmed from SUCP win. Carom Women's Single Suzanne Fatima from SUCP, first prize. Raina, SUCP, second prize. Carom Men's Double Sayyid Ziaur Rahman, first prize. Aliyan Siddiqui, first prize. Mohammad Mudassir, Deccan School of Pharmacy, second prize. Ehsan Ahmad. Carom Women's Double Suzanne Fatima, SUCP. Raina Sobi, SUCP, first prize. Sabah Begum, SUCP, second prize. Samiha, second prize. Tennis, Sayyid Ziaur Rahman, first prize. SUCP. Sultan-ul-Uloom. Isa Sheikh, SUCP, runner-up. Tennis women, Shabnam G. Pulla Reddy, first prize. Maria G. Pulla Reddy, second prize. Come on guys, cheer up. Table tennis doubles, Isa Sheikh from SUCP, first prize. Ziaur Rahman, first prize, SUCP. doubles. Team Bhanu Teja from G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy, runner-up. Vishnu. Table tennis women's, Vasanti from GPR College of Pharmacy, G. Pulla Reddy. Shabnam from GPRCP. Farzeen and Aisha from SUCP, runner-up. Next, be ready, guys. Badminton boys. Sujit from Gokaraju Rangaraju College of Pharmacy. The first prize goes to Sujit for badminton boys single, Gokaraju Rangaraju College of Pharmacy. The second prize goes to Fahad from Anwarlum College of Pharmacy. Badminton doubles boys Karan and Amir, G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy, first prize. Badminton boys doubles, second prize, Alian and Rehan from Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Badminton girls single from G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy, Fasila, first prize. Badminton girls single, second prize, Sadia Mehroz from Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Badminton girls doubles, first prize goes to Fazila and Preeti from G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy. Please come forward, guys. Second prize goes to Samara and Sadia from Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Badminton girls doubles. Basketball boys, first prize goes to Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Rehan, captain. Second prize goes to Anwar-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Throw balls, girls, first prize goes to Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Captain Farzeen and team. Second prize goes to G. Pulla Reddy College of Pharmacy. Congratulations, Rehan and team. Second, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, basketball boys. Congratulations, boys. क्या आप throw balls, first prize Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy to Fazeen and team. Sultan Cup. Runner-up. Runner-up Sania and team from G. Pullareddy College of Pharmacy, throw balls, Sultan Cup. Congratulations, girls. Sultan-ul-Uloom College, Masood hai. Now I welcome the football team, guys. First, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Zubair and team. Congratulations, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, guys. आप लोग का हो गया जी क्या Runner-up Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Masood and team. Congratulations, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy on winning the Sultan Cup for football. Masood and team as runner-up for football, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Congratulations, guys. Basketball goals first goes to Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Farzeen and team. Basketball girls, second goes to Deccan School of Pharmacy. Cricket girls, first prize goes to Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Captain Farzeen and team. Farzeen, don't go anywhere. You do have one more prize to collect. Cricket girls, first prize goes to Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy, Captain Farzeen and team.
We request all the audience to sit back in their places.
We do have time to enjoy, guys. Please be seated. Volleyball, first prize goes to Surabhi Dayakar Rao College of Pharmacy, Captain Srikant. Second prize goes to Captain Mudassir and team, Sultan-ul-Uloom College of Pharmacy. Please be seated, guys. I would request all the students to be seated. With this, we'll end up the Sultan Cup prize distribution. But lastly, we would like to give the best volunteers prize distribution to three of the students from B.Pharm final year. Without them, we would have not conducted the Sultan Cup as well as the SYNCHROPHARMA 2024. I would like to call upon the stage Syed Mutib Ahmed. Be seated for some time. Congratulations, guys. So I would like to call upon the best volunteers for SYNCHROPHARMA as well as the Sultan Cup. The other students have also helped us a lot, but these three students' contribution was a lot. So I would like to call upon the stage Syed Mutib Ahmed from B.Pharm final year. Syed Muhammad Zulfiqar, B.Pharm final year student. Muhammad Riaz, B.Pharm final year student. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all winners. We have now reached the end of valedictory function. but we believe there is never an end but always a beginning. Thank you all for making this event such big and grand success. I now request Dr. V. Murali Balram sir, HOD of Pharmaceutical Quality Assurance, to propose vote of thanks.
On behalf of Sultan College of Pharmacy, I would like to express my profound and heartfelt thanks to Dr. T.V. Narayan Garu, President, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, for kindly accepting our invitation as chief guest in spite of his busy schedule. I express my sincere thanks to President Dignitary Dr. Rao Vatlamudi Garu, Secretary, Southeast Asia Regional Pharmaceutical Forum. I extend my sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. M. Ajita Garu, Chairperson, Board of Studies, Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences, JNTH. I express my thanks to Dr. Y. Sridhar Reddy Garu, Vice President and Head, Global Pharmacovigilance, Clinical Development and Medical Affairs, Hetero. I extend my thanks to Janab Muhammad Waliullah Sahab, Chairman, Sultan Educational Society, Janab Mir Akbar Ali Khan Sahab, Treasurer, Sultan Educational Society, Chairman, Governing Council, Sultan College of Pharmacy, and Mr. Amer Javed, Member, Board of Governors, Sultan Education Society. I am also thankful to Mr. Mujibuddin, CEO, ClinoSol Research, Mr. Sarvesh Singh, Managing Director, Marji Ventures, for their contribution. Thanks to all the staff and students for actively sending oral and poster presentations. I express my heartfelt thanks to the evaluators of oral and poster presentations. I also thank the press and media for covering the conference. I thank our principal, Dr. Anupama Koneru, for motivating staff and students. I express my thanks to members of all committees, scientific registration, organizing, hospitality, magazine, journal, R&D newsletter, for actively organizing this function. I am also thankful to other members of teaching and non-teaching staff of our college for making necessary arrangements. I also thank all the student volunteers who actively involved in organizing this function. I also thank all the principals, staff, and students of the other pharmacy colleges for gracing this occasion. I extend my thanks to Mr. Yadagiri, Mr. Kamar, and other supporting staff for making arrangements in the auditorium. Thank you, one and all.
Not to forget Mr. Asif, our photographer, and his team. May I request all the principals to come on stage. We'll take a group picture. And also our faculty members, Mujib Garu, Meeru kuda.
enter the world of pharmacy. It held in world supremacy. The legends left us the legacy. So we are the future, it's a prophecy. इस दुनिया में लोगों का मसीह, दूर करने के लिए बेबसी बेबसी. We are the pharmacists, we are the future. Yeah, we are the future. Just don't be, get down deep from the age-old priest. We evolved as pharmacists. From the modern peasant, it very much to comfort your head. We are the pharmacists. We are the future. इस दुनिया में लोगों का मसीह, दूर करने के लिए बेबसी बेबसी. We